Another day I have the luxury of freedom. Time spent any way that I wish to spend it. And I get so lucky to have these moments in life. Even though to a lot it might seem like a difficult scenario to manage. Time, right? A lot of us worry about when we're going to retire and how we will spend our time after dedicating it to the things that we are expected to do by other people. I started doing this thing a little while back, a morning ritual to reprogram my brain, apparently. Funny part is I never really looked into what I was going to reprogram my brain into doing, because I just liked the idea of it so much. So the routine, which some of you might know, is that essentially you wake up and before you open your eyes, you take deep breaths. You take 26 of these deep breaths. And you make, you try to do it as invigoratingly as you can. And that really helps to acknowledge that you have to breathe. It helps to acknowledge that you're in control of your day, the way that you feel when you wake up. The next step, that to me is like a little bit of a meditation. It's kind of fun. Think about what you're going to do over the course of the day and kind of breathe. The next step is looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself. I love you 10 times. Now that's always fun, because what does it mean to love something, right? Like, what does self-love really mean? All these wise people, they say, oh, if you don't know how to love yourself, you won't be able to love someone else. Why do we want to love people in the first place? Right, what is it? So I say to myself that I love myself 10 times in the morning, every morning. But saying words are cheap, right? Saying that you love someone, saying that you're sorry, saying that you care. Show it. To me, love is like this, it takes a hell lot of effort to show something that you love it. On the other end, it can be something very passive. It can be something that you've built into your routine, saying to your significant other, I love you, before going to bed or waking up in the morning. But self-love, the thing that I've told myself that I will practice forever and ever, now that takes some dedicated effort. Significant dedicated effort, because you have to know what, first of all, you want in this life. And second of all, you need to know how to give it to yourself. So I love the woods. It's scary, but I love the woods, I love nature. And I know that my philosophy in life is to spend every day like a lifetime. So what does that mean? What do I want in my lifetime? And I know that I want nature to be a part of it. I want to be able to sit out in beautiful things and acknowledge how awesome this thing is. This incredible place that we have the luxury of enjoying every day. It's a beautiful fall day, October something. But I have to go out and give that to myself, right? Like that's not just gonna show up on my doorstep. I'm still kind of a struggling young adult. I don't have a stream of income or a house or anything. I mean, I do have a stream of income, but it's not something substantial yet. So I have to go out. I have to go and find these things. I think self-love also comes down to not being too hard on yourself. It's something I see Gary Vee talking about a lot. Tony Robbins. People that are, in my opinion, have spent a lifetime trying to love themselves as well. People that genuinely enjoy life, like really, really enjoy living, to almost to a fault. So being able to forgive yourself, how do you do it? How do you forgive yourself for sucking? How do you forgive yourself for all the things you know you shouldn't be doing? I think the older you get, the more you realize that it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, it's almost a requirement in order to accrue wisdom in any capacity. So, age will help. Age will help you stop being so hard on yourself. But I think also just knowing that your intentionality behind things, right? Like if you know that you're not out here to hurt people, if you know that your ultimate goal in life is to make a positive impact on the world and the world around you, then failing is just a part of the process. Like you have to. And to bash on yourself consistently, I mean a little bit, sure, do it. Don't make the same mistakes too many times. But to constantly be on your case. And I don't know very many people like this. They tend to be, I think, self-destructive and also potentially destructive to other people around them. People that don't have the propensity to let go, to almost like as a meditation, to forgive themselves and to forgive other people. It's not great. Not a great habit to have, because then all that beautiful space that you could be spending this time to enjoy your life, love yourself, you're spending it hating something else. Doesn't seem all that wise to me. But I think it's funny, I walk around these parts and I see a lot of older people, and they see me holding this phone. It's only for about 10 minutes. They're probably judging the shit out of me for being like, bro, I came here to enjoy the woods, you came here to enjoy the woods, and you're here on your phone. And I'm like, wait a second, I got something to say. And I want to show my people the beautiful things in life, you know? It's like, you might be sitting in the middle of a city someplace, you haven't gotten out. Look around, here, look around. Look, I have the luxury to do this, let me share it with you, right? But self-love and loving in general, the topic, it's fascinating. It's like, it's something, it's ineffable. It's undescribable, the feeling, the euphoria that you get. But how often have we felt that in our own presence? The euphoria of loving ourselves. I've given myself tingles every now and then, you know, being like, oh wow, you're being really kind to yourself right now. And it comes across as like, oh my God, you crazy person, you. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, how could you think that someone trying to be kind to themselves is a crazy person? You know, it's try it out. The morning routine thing, the 26 breaths, and telling yourself you love yourself. I don't know how it's rewiring in my brain, but it's certainly yeah, that's a bass put right there. It certainly reinstills the importance of showing myself that passively, you know, and it gives moments like this a little bit more oomph. But think about it. Your life, it's so short, you know. Find the moments, look around and hope how awesome these things are. Find what you need in this life and go and give it to yourself constantly if you can. And even if you think you can't, find ways to do it. I always advocate for this. Find ways to do it. The Atomic Habits book that I read that sent me into this crazy life that I'm living, none of it matters unless we take action. None of it matters unless we're actually consistently dedicated to getting a little bit better, to doing a little bit more. So, you know, thinking about it helps. Thinking about it gives you the inspiration. But taking action again and again. Hello. You know, that's the important part. To really just do it. Do it. To the point where you have the ability to do it every day. You know? Really, really do it every day. So whenever life gives you lemons, make some amazing lemonade. Enjoy it and give it to your friends. Okay? And while you're at it, if you're really in a rough spot, check this video out. I hope it'll help you. And remember, actualize your potential. Try every day to do that. I know. Forgive yourself for failing at it. But try. Because the world needs you, my friend. Take care.